And look at these steaks. Look at these things. Aren't those beautiful? Man, those are pretty. Every one of them. Hey, everybody. My name's Marc Gill. This is Marc's on the Grill. How's everybody doing? Hey, so listen, one of the things we love to do on this show is try out new equipment and all kinds of new, innovative technologies. Everybody's always got the new next best thing. And what's really cool about doing this now is that, the whole grilling and backyard entertaining industry has just like exploded. It's booming. I mean, there's so many people getting into this now. And, usually when you shop for a grill, you got something called the lid test. You know what the lid test is? Oh, that feels pretty good. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. Oh, that feels pretty good. That's the lid test. You go to the store, you give them the lid test. You know what? Maybe, a lot more people are doing their research online. So this is really cool for us to be able to take some of this, new technology, new stuff that's out there, and give it a test drive for you and see if it's worth your while and kind of do the little lid test for you. So we're having a good time with that. And one of the things that we've been hearing so much about is Char-Broil's TRU-Infrared cooking technology, and the fact that it's maybe you've seen these things at the stores. Here it looks like this. Pretty. It's on all their models that feature it. It's got the little red guy there. When I think to myself, what's important to me with a grill? I like the fact that it doesn't flare up. I like the fact that there's not a lot of flames. Because listen, a gas grill is your workhorse. A gas grill is your go-to. A gas grill is it's dinner time. Friends are coming over. We want something tasty, flavorful. We don't need a big learning curve. We don't want a lot of hassle. So that's what I want a gas grill. So here's what's important to me. I want to know about hot spots in a grill. So if you want to tell me that you've got a grill that's forgiving and that I'm going to love and get onto, then I got to know about hot spots. So here, have a look. We got this guy at 600 degrees. Don't mess around. So listen, there's two different kinds of temperatures in a grill, in my opinion. And it's going to read there the same. And that's the air, the grill, what's going on, and the temperature of those grill plates. So listen, if you've got a 15-minute heat up time of the grill, let it go a little longer, man. Let that steel get branding hot. So here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to go ahead in the 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock position, and we're going to try and go corner to corner on this grill. We're going to get down there, and we're going to kind of put those guys there, and we're going to see what kind of hot spots and cold spots a grill like this has. Because I got to tell you something, if you're going to tell me how forgiving you are and how easy you are, then I got to know that I'm going to walk out here and I'm going to be maybe a beginner and intermediate, kind of getting into it, or that kind of that level of grilling, and know that I don't have to worry about things like, do I got to move it over here, do I got to move it over there, do I got to do this, do I got to do that. Now, one of the things that's different about this grill, not a lot of flare-ups, not a lot of fires in this thing, okay? And that's because of the way the heat's delivered. It's very different. You've still got your propane down there. Have a look there. I got that side locked. You still got your propane down there. You still got your tubes with the perforations and the fire coming out and all that kind of stuff. But what it does, this one, is it takes it and it claims that it evenly distributes it. Come on in here. I'll back off too far. It evenly distributes it among the whole cooking surface. Claiming that kind of here is the same as there, and there. So if you worked with some gas grills that have a little bit different of a heat deflector system, or they've got more of a, you're doing coals and stuff like that, it's so hard to get, consistent cooking. So that's one of the things that I really wanted to see out of this thing, all right? But what I want to know is how even is it cooking. So I'm going to have a peek here. Ooh, all right. Not going to show you yet. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go from that 10 o'clock. Well, no, is that 2 o'clock? That's 2 o'clock. You're going to go from the 2 o'clock to the 10 o'clock. Now, if you're familiar with cooking over charcoal, then you're familiar with the kind of smoke that you're looking at when the fat drippings kind of hit those coals and shoot back up. So I want you to keep that in mind for a second. And then I also want you to keep in mind the kind of thing that happens when you've got salmon, there we go, on a cedar board. And the fats in the salmon drip down and kind of flash back up. Here's what makes cooking on a coal grill really, really, really tasty. Is the fact that the fat drips down, hits the coals, and flashes back up, right? That kind of smoke that enhances the flavor of a steak on a coal grill from a distance like this is enhancing the steak of that flavor coast to coast, up and down, from a distance of like this. So they're claiming juicier results, more tender results, more robust and you know, that kind of flavor, right? So these are a lot of big claims to make when it comes to a grill, because if you have shopped for a grill lately, you kind of know that once you take the lights out of it, the sound systems, the Bluetooth, maybe it's motorized, maybe you can drive it around. Once you take all of that out, you're just cooking. You're just cooking, right? So that's why I want to look for the difference. And here, let's turn these over. It's only been a few minutes. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now, see, this is exactly what I was wanting to see. There we go. And there we go. So, guys, listen. If you've been with us live from the start, all right, it's only been a few minutes, and I want you to pay, you know, kind of close attention to this. The real test is going to come when we cut into it. But look at this. I got grill marks from this corner. I got them way up there. I got them way over there. I got them way down here. I got them way in there. And even though this is a really well marbled steak, there's a lot of intermuscular fat. Can I tell you what you're not seeing? Fire. There's no fire. If you're looking for, like I said, a grill that's not going to give you the big flare-ups, the big things to deal with, maybe you got little ones running around, but you still want to get kind of a really just like that strong grilling flavor, that's what you want to look for. You want to look for that kind of even cooking. No hot spots, no cold spots. But when it came down to it, and these guys were talking about their TRU-Infrared cooking technology, this is what I want to see. So here's what we're going to do, guys. Watch this. In the order they're at on the grill, we're going to put them on this cutting board. There we go. Because I want to make sure, like I said, the grill marks are the same, but there we go. All right, the inside's the same. So here we go. Let's pop that right there for a second. So listen, this absolutely works different than other grills you've tried. There's no doubt about it, okay? One of the things that it does that a lot of gas grills don't is create that kind of smoke. Now for me, that's a plus. I get where there's smoke, there's flavor. You give me more smoke, I get more flavor. But with this grill, where there's smoke, there's no fire. That's pretty cool. They kind of knocked it out of the park on that one. So, everything's even. Yeah, I said, yeah, let's go right in there. I like that. So listen, this is how I had them arranged on the grill. So let's do this. Let's check these out, all right? Because there's one thing on the outside, it's another thing on the inside. So there we go. There we go. Are we watching this? I love that. I love it. Guys, I really enjoy doing this for you. I like kind of doing these tests for you and taking them for a ride, doing that lid test. Like I said, with the exception of the variance in thickness on some of these steaks, I want you to look at this. Coast to coast, every one of those are exactly the same. And those are the kind of tests we love doing here for you. So guys, I wanted to share that with you. We wanted to take that for a real true test drive with some good steaks, the right amount of time, and give it a really good test to check that even cooking. So guys, out of the park with this one.